What's up, everybody? Peace give you guys. Welcome back to the Town Hall 14. But we're not going to be doing much on the Town Hall 14. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the brand new balance changes that are going to be coming to the game. So by the time you see this video, the balance changes may be out already, and I'm doing them as I see them. So this is the bonus quality of life changes that are coming soon. So let's read through these balance changes. You guys have probably seen videos of the gameplay of the new balance changes. So we're just going to be talking through it roughly to see what is going to be coming out as well. So hey Chief, it's the start of a new year and we wanted to kick off 2022 with a bang. We've got quite a few quality of life changes that the team has been working on and they're just about ready to be released. We want to draw extra special attention to how these improvements are being released to the various technical requirements. We will be staggering the release in various countries over a period of multiple days. Rest assured, everyone will receive the same content and quality of life changes in Clash of Clans. So you can see they're going to be probably going to be staggering out to see what happens, and if something goes wrong, it's not going to be in both, and not everyone's going to get in there and shut it down. So I think that seems like a better idea to branch it out, and then if something does wrong happen, they can just take it from there and then release something new. So that doesn't seem too bad as well. We only request your patience as we roll out these changes, which is totally fine. The quality of life changes now. Rather than watch with long texts like cooking recipes you find online, where they tell their life story before getting to the heart of the content, we'll just spare you the anecdote and dive straight in since we've got a few things to cover. So this is probably one of the most interesting quality of life changes that we've ever seen in the game. Heroes having an extra life. So first time I heard that, I was like, what do they mean by extra life? So this extra life is going to be pertaining to players have been able to pre-train a second army. So we've always had that. We'd be able to actually train two armies and then we have to wait. So this is probably going to counteract waiting for quite some time. But one of the biggest obstacles is having to, yeah, exactly, waiting for heroes to heal up, which is probably one of the roughest things to do, especially if you're on a boost. It definitely takes a while. Normally, if you're just a casual player, hop on, do two attacks, train up, and then hop off again, like I normally do. Um, Sometimes when I'm boosting, it'll be on longer, but this is probably gonna counteract having to wait so long. So heroes heal until you can attack again. In order to allow you to jump right back into the battle again, we've added a new feature. So I believe like I said, you've probably seen gameplay of like Clash Bash and Judo Sloth, all the other content creators that can be able to get the other part of the update to showcase it, the dev build, sorry. So you've probably seen that, and I've seen it. It looks really interesting, and I think it's probably gonna help a lot of free to play players. It's probably gonna help everyone, but I think it's gonna probably help a lot of free to play players, especially if you won't be able to get a power potion. You can hop into two quick attacks, then hop off and then go again. So that's probably gonna help you farm a little bit faster. When a hero returns from battle to the home village after taking damage, the extra life is used. So when the extra life is used, your hero is basically back up to full, and then the extra health will actually be regenerating. So you probably that's actually gonna help a lot, which looks really interesting. And used toward the healing. These battles on champions, for example, if the hero has 50% health left at the end of an attack and the extra health bar is at 100%, then the hero is fully healed and the extra life bar is reduced to 50%. So you can see it's more of like a tabletop. So when one things go down, another will be regenerated as well, which actually looks very cool. And I'm liking the extra health. I think it's gonna be very interesting. A lot of players are gonna be attacking more. And more, which is actually so interesting to see. If a hero is reduced to zero health and the extra health is 100 bar, you get the full 100, while the extra health goes down to zero, which is going to be with more like this swapping. So it seems pretty cool. And if the hero is reduced to zero and the extra is 50, the health of the hero will get the 50 and the extra will be zero. So you can see how it contrasts in between. And then there's the information about the hero's extra health. Heroes first heal their health, and then once the health is 100%, the extra health will start to regenerate. So you can see two things regenerate, and then it's going to help out each other. as well. The rate of the extra health regeneration from 0 to 100 is the same amount of time it takes for a hero to fully heal. So the 100% extra health will take as long as the king. So if the king took 24 minutes, you say, to heal, give or take, the extra health as well will take 24 minutes to heal. So that's just more of an example as well. So this only affects recover the heroes after attacks. It does not affect a hero's maximum health during an attack. So you can see if it did, you will see how overpowered the heroes would have been. They're already overpowered, so this definitely helps them. It doesn't pertain to their health at all. Having them more extra maximum health, but this does help them out a little bit. Especially being able to recover quicker, so you can do two attacks way faster than normal. So the extra health is shown as a heart icon next to the hero's indicator. When the extra health is fully regenerated to 100%, it will display a heart icon with +1. So when the extra health is used, the +1 will not be there. It will actually be regenerating. So can't wait to see. I've seen it already from other YouTubers that have the death build. But it's really interesting to see how you can get your hands on it and playing with it as well with the extra outfits. Actually looks very cool. The clan UI changes. So they have a different change to the clan UI now, how you'll be able to swap through, which is going to be interesting. So let's read through what we have. So the leaders and co-leaders can see approximately how recent clan members have logged onto the game. So they're going to have a toggling where you can see how many trophies each clan leader has. Um, how last a clan member has been online as well. So please note this information will be accurate to the nearest day, and anything longer than 7 days will stay over a week ago. Which actually is pretty okay as well. When viewing clans profile, there are options to sort the viewer order of clan members. So you're able to sort through the clan members town hall level, the most trophies, the role as well, if they're a leader, co-leader, member, what's not. Latest active date available only to leader and co-leaders of the clan, which is okay to see how they will swap players in and out or kicking if they need to. Most troops donated view only by clan members. Most troops received as well view only by clan members, which is okay as well. And the highest XP level, which XP isn't really into the game as like something fun, I would say. But XP is pretty cool to have, especially if you have a lot of it. Icon denoting player's talent level will be displayed by each member in your clan profile, which is okay to see how everyone's progressing. Pretty cool. This icon replaces the player's XP level shown in the clan profile, so they'll definitely be taking that as well. Additional starting clan members, but it has XP level will display the members levels again, which is actually pretty cool. I'm liking the changes, especially the interesting on the balance changes to the heroes, which I like as well. So the balance changes now for the electro dragon movement speed has been increased per a tile now, half a tile I would say, which actually is pretty cool. And that will probably start a lot of time fails. And E-Drives will probably come back in the scene. They are still on the scene, but I still think that's probably going to help them triple a little bit faster. That's about an any battle machine destruction damage has been decreased. So 1,000. This is probably level one. So 1,000 to 1,200, 14 as well. Then to 7, 8, 9, and 1,000. Which actually is pretty cool because the death damage from Battle Blimp does a lot of damage, especially with the Blizzard. So that's probably gonna stop the death damage a little bit. So the super wizards or anything as well have to do a little bit more damage. So okay, that doesn't seem too bad. So the flame flame has been reworked with the following changes. So the flame flamer now will shoot 3 bursts instead of one separate fast spirit, which is okay because the flame flamer did need a little bit of reworking as well, and then costumes of 3 fast spirits. So it's more of like a barrage fast spirits as well. Damage per attack increase, so the fast spirits will do a little more damage, which isn't too bad. So per level, so you can see the numbers there as well, and they may subject to change. You never know. But there's probably going to be like a rough sketch. I'm not 100% sure yet. But you can see the numbers here as well that they're looking at. The splash damage for indicate hits has been decreased, so it doesn't do a lot of splash damage to other buildings. It only does like the full amount of damage to the building is actually targeting. So that seems pretty cool as well. So the max fire DPS decrease level from 180, 200 to 20 to 40 to 120. So you can see how far it goes down to 140, 140, 160, and 180. So you can see the decent decrease for the max fire spirit damage. But I still think that it's going to be used pretty well as well because the flame flinger needed a little bit of work, like I said, and it's probably going to help out as well. So the fire damage will ramp up much more quickly. So you can see the flame flinger won't take 90 years to actually destroy the building is actually targeting. So that seems pretty cool as well. And the lifetime of the um, flame flinger as well. Ooh, we'll go back into game, but you can see the lifetime of the flame flinger is actually going to be reduced, so it doesn't take as long as well. Let's hop back into the game. I actually wasn't pressing the phone again. We're gonna go back here now, and you can see we're down to the flame flinger as well. Down here to UI changes, balance changes as well. Yes, so we're here now again. And if I damage, like I said, will ramp up. The lifetime has been reduced a little bit. It doesn't give us a number on how long it's being reduced to. And the AI has been balanced to be more reliable. So like if you're dropping to a defense, we won't probably be able to show it off, but I believe we can show it here, I think. But so I think the changes, so say this is outside the wall, and then this is the mortar that is actually targeting, it won't go over to the archer tower. I know the mortar is not the defense you should use, but I believe, just say this as a cannon, the mortar as a cannon, so it won't literally go all the way around to target this. It would target this first and then go on to that. So I hope that helps a little bit. Probably not my best example, but it will definitely be able to target a little better, especially going into a range of a different defense to actually target the defense are a little further away from it. So a little change on that work as well. So that doesn't seem too bad. Now we have the AI changes. Limit the randomness in the top position select of troops if the target is close in proximity. So that's basically what we just went over with the flame flinger. So if you dropped it to target a archer tower, it's not gonna go over to like the cannon or anything then to target the archer tower. So you can see a little change on that as well. Remove the targeting randomness from the seed machines. So yeah, cause the seed machines were a little bit wonky, especially like the war wrecker. I think the war wrecker is probably one of them, and as well the log launcher as well. They would probably like turn a lot just to break the wall that we're going to. So the seed machines are reworked there a little bit, and then force retargeting for units when a nearby unit is attacked will no longer occur if the attacker is too far away for the unit to reach. Okay, so that's another interesting one. Then we have the pet AI, improved to prevent it from getting stuck in a retarget loop. That has happened a little bit. I haven't. Yeah, I've seen it happen to people a little bit, but it's never happened to me. So I'm not 100% sure about the retargeting. I believe it's probably been changing from hero to troop and then back to the hero. So that's probably gonna help with that. So the clan games changes when the clan games challenge is complete. The completion notification now has a new challenge button that allows you to open the client games menu and select a new challenge regardless if you're in the home village or build a base. So that's actually pretty cool. And you can just hit that tab instead of having to go back to the home village and then open the client games task. So that's actually I like that. I actually like that. So you don't have to keep going back and forth, especially if you're in the builder hall. You can just hit there, claim, and then you'll be back at the builder hall. So I actually like that. I actually like that change. That doesn't seem like a bad change. Every improvement coming to the game is always something good as well. So now we have the music and sound slider. I normally don't play with music at all in the game because I'm probably used to the sound of the game, so I know when like the Eagle Artillery is probably gonna launch or just like small things. But I actually like this, so I probably may play with music again. I don't always play with music like I said. I have it on once in a while, but I like that they have a slider now, so you can probably have your thing up to all, and you can turn down the music as well, which is pretty cool. Due to the proper demand, adjusting volume of the in-game music and sounds can be controlled using the new sliders. Perhaps it's been a while since you listened to the in-game tunes will not give them a chance to enjoy the nostalgia and farm some loot. I like that. And then we have the gold pass change. Who hasn't accidentally donated troops using gems just after their gold pass has expired? Are just after renewing it, only to find out too late that you had unlocked the one gem donation perk yet. It happens to the best of us, so we added something to hopefully prevent that unnecessary pain. So you won't be wasting gems, especially if you want to have the 1 gem donations and you mistakenly donate to eDrag for 30 gems instead of the 1 gem that you would look for. So if you have a active gold pass but haven't unlocked the 1 gem donations perk yet, when donating troops, a warning message remind you that donating troop only costs more than 1 gem. So I like that small little change. Everything small, it will definitely help out in the long run. So we have the bug fixes now. I believe that is the last. Yep, that is the last of that as well. So we have the bug fixes. Fix crash when opening Clan Wars history too quickly after opening the war log. That seems pretty interesting. It would crash there. And disabling ability to cancel build upgrades during the initial game tutorial, as it would cause players to get stuck and able to complete the tutorial. Ooh, I've never I've never seen that. I've really never seen that. I've never seen that before. So that's actually pretty interesting. And I would stick you there. Siege barracks now. Troops will not spawn within walls in case tornado trap pushes siege barracks towards a wall. Okay. So that would definitely stop that would probably start the siege barracks just a little bit. Troops affected by shrink trap will not have HP reduced. Okay, so that's something that's happened before, probably like on the shrink trap is normally just on the goblin maps, so that would change there as well. And then fits an issue where battle blink could get struck in ear near an enemy town hall during a battle. That's something I've seen before a little bit probably. So they're just fixing the issue with the battle bin could get stuck. So that's okay. Show correct DPS in Super Dragon in full screen. So I haven't seen that as well. But additional changes support for the Facebook friends has been removed. Okay, so they're actually removing the Facebook friends as well. So that's something interesting as well. But that is it for the balance changes. Let me know down below what you think of them. You probably will see them, like I said before, me going over this video. But I like the balance changes, especially the hero one. I'm liking the hero one a lot. Being able to attack a lot more and quicker, especially if you're free to play. You don't have to like do a attack, request troops, and then wait a long time, and then do another attack. You'll be able to do 2 back to back, and then you can hop off while your arm is training as well. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.